at our research proposal.
And the title of our research proposal is all about the effectiveness of modular approach among grade 12 students of MODULAR National High School.
So, for the introduction, the pandemic pressures the world stability, affecting the most percentage of businesses, tourism, etc. And the educational system was not exempted by this devastating crisis that leads to a quick exchange of the learning method. So these days, there is a move towards modular approach to the curriculum implementation. The approach was a zone of special attention in most nations' educational system, particularly in technical, vocational, and higher education. Due to the increasing or continuous corona outbreak, most schools around the world was forced to use the modular learning method. So, the Philippines is in the process of adapting to the new normal form of education at present, and continuous innovation of educators and active involvement of other stakeholders are driving force for its success. So according to the Department of Education, parents and guardians perform a various role in modular learning, such as modulator, Brandy, and as home innovator. So modular approach or learning encourages independent study. One of the benefits of using modular for instruction is the acquisition for better self-study or learning skills among students. So, the key purpose of this research is to find out the impact or the effectiveness of the modular approach on the learning of students and teachers under the pandemic we are experiencing, and what kind of experience they went through while under this type of learning method. So let's move forward to the related literature and studies. So this chapter presents different literature and studies, both foreign and local, which have significantly guided the researchers to the development of the theoretical foundation of this study. In foreign literature, according to Carey 1994, the modular approach uses program materials which are carefully organized in a logical sequence through which the learner advances at his own pace, which each of his responses confirmed or corrected immediately. And according to Robinson 1992, stated that individualized instruction and assessment are closely associated with the concept of mastery learning when most students master objectives at a uniformly high level. And in local literature, according to Casereno 1993, teaching school children to read and to learn without necessary books and other instructional materials is like teaching them how to swim without giving them the benefit of actual experience to swim in a body of water. He added that the seriousness of the textbook problem strikes deep into the educational program. The importance of the textbooks and instructional materials is to facilitate learning and to make teaching more effective. So in our conceptual framework, the input is the effectiveness of modular approach among the grade 12 students of Malibano National High School. So our process is to distribute a survey questionnaire, tallying the gathered data, analyzing the data. So our output is determine the effectiveness of modular approach among the grade 12 students of Malibano National High School. So in schematic diagram, so the profile of the respondents are their age, sex, medium of instruction, availability of resources. So the effectiveness or this research, we are going to conduct or gather data from the grade 12 students of Malibano National High School. So in statement of the problem, so this study will be conducted to determine the effectiveness of the modular approach and to answer the following questions. So these are what are the demographics of the grade 12 students of Malibano National High School, what is the level of effectiveness of the modular approach to them, and the significant different levels of the effectiveness.
So next is research hypothesis. So in pursuing this interest, the researchers are guided to the following. Hypothesis 1, there is a significant relationships between the respondents and the factors that affects the learning of the grade 12 students due to the modular approach. So next is significance of this study. So this study serves as the data for the students of grade 12 Malimo National High School. So this study would bring them a greater awareness, especially the students of grade 12, among the effectiveness of modular approach. Second is the teacher will provide the increased awareness regarding the effectiveness of modular approach. And the last one, this study will serve as reference for future research work on the subject. So next is scope and limitation. This study covers and is limited by the following. So first is the content. So the study focused only on grade 12 students of Malimo National High School. The subject are the respondents of the grade 12 students of Malimo National High School. The places we're going to conduct at Malimo National High School, and the period this will be going to end during the second semester of 2020 to 2021. So next is definition of terms. So we have 4 words here. First is the module. Students working in pairs, exploring a range of technology with a little interaction with the teacher. Second is technology education, education about technology and its effect on the humankind. Third is modular approach. The program will be split in different parts to make it easier. And lastly, we have the effectiveness. How successful is the procedure or the program of this research?
So let's now proceed to the chapter 2. In this chapter, presents the research design, the population and the sample of the respondents, the research instrument, and the data gathering and analysis. Next is research design. Research design present study used the descriptive method, survey method. This method was deemed appropriate because the present study assessed the effectiveness of modular approach among grade 12 students. So in population and sample of respondents, there are only 45 out of 50 grade 12 respondents. So in the research instrument, we as the researcher, we use a survey questionnaire to gather a data and as well as the letter to be given to the principal and also to the class advisor so that we have the permission to conduct a survey inside the Malimo campus. So in data gathering, we gave questionnaire to the students in order for us to gather information. Lastly, the data analysis. The data was used to determine whether the modules for evaluation met the criteria set forth in the introduction portion of the research, and also the data was from the interpretation of Malimo National High School academic standards for grade 12. In addition, the student-centeredness, of the modules were determined.
That's all for our research proposal.
God bless and keep safe.
Thank you for watching.